Okay, everybody, just line up and get in the van because today we're going on a field trip to the Tomishi. The Tomishi. The Tomishi was a test to see if we could identify remotely and then verify in person a man-made mound. Identify and verify a man-made mound. Why? Because that would be a really good skill to have in our utility belt. And it's something that my dad, God bless him, but he didn't teach me that. But I feel it's something that I need and my children need. So that was the project, and our candidate was the Tomishi, called Tomishiyama, Mount Tomishi, also called Kofuji, Little Fuji. This odd-looking formation is near the mountain temple where our Nobel laureate friend, specializing in extinct hominins, spends all his free time. There's no information about it online, nothing really, nothing about its history or whatever. We would pick up some information there from the cottage manager, but it caught my eye because it looked out of place and unnatural. So, on our spring trip to Mount Hiba, where we found the prints in the snow, we came back this way and stayed overnight at the Tomishi, at a cottage just right at the foot of it. Now, I came expecting to find a very big megalithic mound tumulus, like this one in Bingo, Akasaka, one of my favorite mound tombs, but much bigger and still buried and unknown and unidentified and undiscovered. Now, Tomishi is not a word in the dictionary. It doesn't really mean anything. It's a name. This is what the kanji characters mean, if you can get anything out of that. I'm not sure I do. But we have quite the intelligent and insightful viewership here. Now, nowadays, the Tomishi is used as a tree plantation. The owner plants and cuts down trees in rotation, you can see here. But it used to be, until recently, all grass. Now, please try to imagine that. The cottage manager told us that it used to be a pasture for cattle. This is a shrine to some cattle god here. It was late in the afternoon, but we climbed up it. I found a few suspicious modifications made to the forest, but I'll skip over that. I will say, generally, this area is prime Hibagon habitat. If our Nobelist friend is not even looking for the Japanese Sasquatch, the Japanese Bigfoot, let's say he even is trying to avoid him, well, bad luck. He has a very, very good chance of finding him anyway, even if he just takes a couple of steps behind that temple where he loves to hang out. And I'm going to take you behind that temple, very, very much to my wife's distress and vexation. But today, I'm going to show you the top of the Tomishi. Now, there's a lot of old man huffing and puffing sounds, so I'm just going to play music over that. You have a look and see what you see, and at the end of the clip, we'll share notes. Okay, now for reference, again, our control tomb back in Bingo Akasaka and some of its features. And the Tomishi. Well, we got sorted away. We had dinner. And next morning, I got up early and walked around the Tomishi, examining the sides of it. And that's part 2.